Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today, we're putting this 3.6 Tomei 2JZ into that hole right there. I have inspection on Tuesday, so we're gonna get this thing driving, running, and everything in the next 2 days. Can we do it? Find out. Go write a comment, hit subscribe. Hit subscribe and hit the like button because I can't lose to AI, man. I can't do it, neither should you. AI slop sucks. I'm really excited about going into this season, knowing that our clutch issues from last season are all resolved. Once again, we're obviously working with ACT and we're going with their awesome triple disc setup. But there's a key difference. We're going with their #1 strongest pressure plate. This one's like a whole nother level. And as you know, this motor is kind of a little special, high comp and all that kind of stuff. So it produces an insane number of torque at the flywheel. And what we were finding is the other clutch was good, but we were still getting a little bit of slip every now and then once we're getting to the end of the life of it. So we want to be able to try and use more of that kind of pad and disc and get as much as we can out of the clutch before we have to rebuild and replace it. So we're starting with a fresh one again this year. With my calculations, probably halfway through the season, we'll do a rebuild kit, which will just be replacing the discs and plates. But the pressure plate and the flywheel will be good until the end of the year where we'll refresh again. But really excited to once again be using the clutch of choice. If you guys remember, we changed from a really big full, like, I don't know, 8-inch, 9-inch clutch, like one of the really big ones that had 4 discs in there. And when we moved to this, it was 7 kilos lighter. Our throttle response pickup was insane, but it wasn't too light where it was causing a few little weird issues during drifting. You actually want to be careful with your clutch choice when it comes to drifting because it will change drastically how you drive. This thing just feels like every time you clutch kick, it's like a whip crack. Like it's just instantaneous. It is the best clutch I've ever felt behind this motor package. And honestly, I want to start putting more and more ACT clutches in all my other cars just because of how good and reliable they are. That aside though, let's get this on here. Brand new flywheel, everything, starting from fresh. Thank you, ACT. And let's get this on the car. Future team crew chief here, just rocked up. Put this on. Intern, yeah. Wait, intern. Free intern. Yeah, free. wait. Can you say flywheel? Yeah. Chichai dot. Koko.
今ダダやった。OK。
OK。
次。ちゃんと見るよ、ダダやってるの。見てよ、ちゃんと。はい、
こっち。そう。はい、こっち。ここじゃない。Yes, there's a mark there. Yeah. こっちね。
So Sam, how does it feel to be building 2 comp cars at once?
Well, I don't think I'm doing much more on that right now.
But two J's. Dropping in.
Two 3.6s. Daiki's motor should be sitting in there hopefully by the end of tonight too.
Mama.
So.
Dada du doigt.
No, I'm just moving this closer first. Okay. So my starter motor wire.
It looks very surreal from
Lift that up there. Just get everything kind of prepped. Yeah, I have to go back to at this rate as it comes down, it's just a turtle eating. We need to kind of come down a little more. Oh, that's a lot more in there than I was anticipating. 8mm air gap.
Okay, we're going to stay as long as we can.
May, not now. Not what you want, what I want. Go. My wife. I can make that work. I just need to tilt the engine a little bit. So. Good job. Now you're in. And this is where we are at today, which I think we've done really, really well. Whole drivetrain is installed. I just finished getting the whole wiring harness all plugged in and set up. We're sitting pretty. Means I still got another 2 days to work on this, and I think it's gonna be running and back together in no time. The only thing we need to do now is start hooking up the intercooler, the piping, downpipe. I'm gonna change the downpipe a little bit and the exhaust, so I'll work on that tomorrow, but still plenty of time to have everything done. Still waiting for a few fittings to arrive too, for just the new radiator at the back to go to my coolant expansion tank, but otherwise we're all pretty much done now. And it's just buttoning up a few little things here and there and whatnot. This car goes together so quickly, it's actually kind of awesome. There you go.
Anyone want this piece?
Get this.
All right, start filling her up. It's gonna take a while to bleed and fill everything up. It's kind of normal. But it's getting fluids in it now, which is a big move. Where's my spanner? We gotta go and crack the fitting at the front, let it bleed. I should really weld on a little like bleeder valve on this, but it's just like once it's bled, you don't have to do anything. It should start moving down now.
Yep. It's going down.
Fast?
Very fast. It's gone.
All gone?
All gone. Yep.
Get that back up, come back, fill it up again. It's a bit of a process. No, it's not. It's full.
Is it? Oh, okay, I'm blind. I'm too short to even look in there. Just so you know.
It is absolutely crazy that I can make stuff like this. We went through a lot of gas, but it looks great.
Thick and long.
Thick and long, yeah, thick and long. My wife, everybody. I ended up not just changing the old exhaust, I completely changed the entire thing. Made an entirely new downpipe, entirely new mid pipe, entirely new dump pipe at the end too. So I'm pretty stoked, everything turned out great, all vibrant, looks incredible. And now we got to put it on the car. It's gonna turn out, oh dude, I cannot wait to hear it. This thing is, I never had a full 4-inch exhaust all the way through. It used to be a 4-inch dump down to a like 3.5. So I'm excited to see what it's gonna sound like. I reckon it's gonna be deeper and way nicer. Obviously, no mufflers whatsoever. Now in the future, I'm gonna be remaking this mid pipe and the dump pipe at the end of the diff in titanium, but I've never welded titanium yet, and I'm not about to just try and wing that when we're supposed to have the car on the truck in 30 minutes. So,
Not in 30 minutes, in about 15.
50?
15.
15? Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Rush.
So, we're gonna put this on, and then there's only 2 things left for us to do. Let me set that down. We've got to put gas in the car, ethanol, and we've got to put engine oil. And then we're good to go. But on that note, we got something really important to talk about. Ethanol, oil. This year, we are working with Sunoco Japan. They're going to be looking after our ethanol, E85R oxygenated ethanol, as well as our engine oil. Now, in the USA, you might be going, hold up a second, Sunoco makes oil? Yes, they do. It's called Brilliant, right? That's why it's Brill, right? Now, it's very interesting, actually. The company that runs Sunoco in Japan is called Sun Oil. It's a Japanese company, and they are very focused on making incredible engine oil. In fact, I don't want to throw any names under the bus, but we were using a really, really good engine oil previously that was made and white labeled by Sunoco. But anyways, that aside, we're going to be running their Brilliant engine oil, transmission oil, ATF, power steering fluid and everything, a 20W60 weight in the engine, and in our trans, I believe it's like a 75-140, which is spec for the Winters quick change and the G-force. Their oil is pretty much the best in Japan. I haven't found anything better than this, and I'm really excited to be working with them. And if you do have the opportunity worldwide to get some of the Sunoco Brill oil, I highly recommend, give it a go. I think you'll be very impressed. Now, let's get the exhaust on the car and get this in the car and turn the key for the first time and hope that everything works and load it up on the truck and go to inspection and hope we pass and pray. Put a comment down for me. Let's go. It's time to put ethanol in the new fuel cell.
What a satisfying sound.
Be enough for now. Alright. Everything looks good here. Alright, ready?
Hello.
So good.
Yeah?
It's fixed.
Yeah?
Like, feels amazing, like a clutch should. Oh, I'm so excited for this year. It sounds so much like...
Happier.
Heavier? Well, yeah, but like, no, like I meant like deeper. Like it's throaty.
Yeah,
You know?
but it's like a crispy deep.
It's like a...
So, yeah. Alright, we're gonna be late. Oh, look. Loud environment, 90 decibels. I'm gonna lose hearing.
I'm just trying to warm up a bit so the fans, I know the fans are working.
Oh God, Sam!
What?
I was just there!
I know.
We're gonna make it!
Oh, we're gonna make it, baby. All right, let's go, baby. Let's go past. Hopefully they don't mind us being 5-10 minutes late. I'm sure we'll be all right. I'm sure there's worse teams rocking up later. There's been a crunch. I'm just happy that no leaks.
Yeah.
None of that. Well, I don't know how we did it, but we are at Fuji Speedway on time. We got the car, and we're ready to rock up for inspection, and hopefully we'll pass with flying colors. Touch wood. Whoa, look at all the Toyota cars. It's almost like Toyota owns this track. Ooh, that S13 looks spicy. All right, time to unload. Ooh, Echo Girl's new S15. I can't wait to see and hear that thing run. Those cars sound cool. I went for a little bit of a different tail light this year. We're not allowed to film inside there, but we're done with an inspection for now. We have a few tiny little things to change and stuff for round one, but nothing I'm worried about. Man, what a grind it's been. I'm just glad we made it. Let's get this thing strapped up, back to the shop, and then I can sleep in. Take a little bit of a break for a bit.
A few moments later.
We're back at the shop and I got the car on the lift because I need to finish the very last hanger, which I did. I already did it. Your boy did it. And I just want to give you guys a little bit of a tour of this exhaust because I'm very proud of this. All the seat time and everything with the TIG has really paid off. We're nice and tight. We've got enough space through here, and don't worry, I've already checked, it doesn't rattle, it doesn't move around. I mean, while we do use engine mounts in the front, they're pretty rigid ones, like they're pretty stiff. They're like a really reinforced Kazuma rubber one. Otherwise though, this exhaust turned out great. I think we tucked it up the best we can considering it's a 4-inch. Can't really get much better than that. And when it's on the ground, there's actually probably a good 80 mil clearance. So, except the tip right here. But yeah, I think that's tucked up really nice. As you can see, the exhaust has space everywhere around the sway bar and stuff. We've got space for the drive shaft, we've got space for the chassis, but I tucked it up the best I could. Being that the JZ, the exhaust is on the wrong side to what this is meant to have, it's obviously a little bit of a challenge to get it to all work out, but I think we did really well. Let's get this thing on the ground. All right, now that we got this thing down on the ground, I want to hear what this thing sounds like and make sure that it's got no exhaust leaks and all the V-bands are nice and tight. So let's fire this thing up. Do-do-do. Neutral. Ooh, yep. Here we go. It sounds good. I don't hear any leaks. Hell yeah. It sounds so good. It's a little quieter, I feel like. I don't know. I'm gonna put the last little bit of ethanol in from that bottle. love radium. Now, let's do what you guys came here to hear. Oh, it's so good. How does it sound this good? Anti-lag switch, baby. All right, shut her off. Man, I really like the new exhaust tone. It's just like an octave or so deeper. It sounds throatier. It's a little quieter on idle, but like, I don't know how to explain it. Hopefully the camera and the mic does it justice, but I'm very happy. Car sounds as responsive as ever, but I think we're gonna leave things here. I know a lot of you have been probably wondering where have I been for the last few days. It's been very hectic and all I've had to do is hyper focus on getting this car done in time so that we can make inspection. We still do have a few things that we need to tidy up for them, but that's like a day's worth of work and there's just a few little electrical things that I want to change and do as well. After round one, I want to change to the new Neo ECU from Link as well and use some of those new features, but yeah, to be completely honest, lack of uploads, I mean, I'm just so burnt out. We've got a really small team here and I'm still doing all the filming, all the editing and all that kind of stuff. And until we can get to a point where we can employ more people to help with that, sometimes I'm gonna need breaks like this. So I know you guys understand, thank you very much. And I'll see you all in the next one. Like, comment, share, subscribe. If you wanna put your name on the FD car this season, make sure you go to SAMMIT.net and check out the private sponsorship stuff. But otherwise guys, I'll see you in the next one. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Peace, Jumma.